Welcome back, my meat eating brothers and sisters. I'm Brian from the Meat Cutting Academy, and today we're going to be cooking a pork belly in the form of burnt ends on a Traeger 570 grill. We're going to be cooking these bad boys for a few hours. We're going to put an awesome rub on these guys, so let's get started. So this is our pork belly. This one happens to be close to 9 pounds. Most grocery stores carry these. It's pretty uncommon that they don't. So if you don't see them on the shelf, just ask the meat clerk. And they probably have these frozen in the back, which is pretty much the most common way that grocery stores carry these. So what you're looking for is a pork belly that doesn't have any skin on the back. This one it's got the skin removed, so it's just fat on the back. So that's what you're after. Okay, to start, I like to cut these guys into strips. I'd say about inch and a half wide. All the way down. I'm probably only going to use about half of this. I'm going to throw the other half back into the freezer. I'll cut this one into thirds. That's just too big. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I like to cut these guys into cubes just to maximize the flavor profile of the seasoning and get a good caramelization on all sides. So you want to cut these guys about the same width, right around inch and a half, right about like that. Alright, so we're going to season these guys up. I like to use Traeger seasonings. I'm going to be using the pork and poultry rub. It's apple and honey. I think this will really pair really well with the pork belly. Oops. Alright, let's go ahead and give that a good mix in. Make sure all the sides are completely coated. We want to develop a nice crust on all 4 sides. Okay, so we're going to let that sit here for about 10 to 15 minutes to really absorb into the meat. So we'll come back in about 15 minutes. Alright guys, it's been 15 minutes. Let's see how they look. That's weird. When fully cooked, we're aiming for 200 degrees internal temp. So I'm going to stick my probe into the biggest one. Right there. And I'm going to check on these after a little while. Okay, so we achieved our 200 degree internal temp. Now I'm going to use the sauce a friend gave me. It's actually pear and spice sauce. So thank you, Ray and Heather. And I'm going to use this for a glaze to put on this, and then we're going to stick this back on the smoker for about a half an hour. Alright, let's transfer this into a bowl. Still pretty hot. Grate it. Just enough for a coating on the outside. Oh, that's hot. I think a little bit more. That should be perfect. Alright, now we're going to put this back on our pan and cook it for approximately another, I don't know, you can go 15-30 minutes, somewhere in there, just as long as you get a nice caramelization on there. Alright guys, back on the smoker for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright guys, it's been 30 minutes. It's time to try these guys and see how they are. Let's see, which one do I want? Wow. That is really good. If you guys haven't tried that before, you guys need to do that on a smoker. Man, that is really, really good. Alright friends, keep on smoking, keep on grilling, and I'll see you on the next episode.